open 10:09 a.m. here. Very chilly, just coming off about, I think it's like 10 degrees outside. Just woke up, feeling feeling refreshed but also kind of tired, and I thought we would jump into a little bit of State of Decay 2 this morning to get the blood pumping, get the blood flowing, get woken up. Give me just a second to make sure that the broadcast is live, and it is. Alright. Good morning, Twitch. I hope you guys are doing well. If you're seeing this later on YouTube, good morning to you guys as well, or whatever time period fits the time you're watching this. Last time we ended up pushing up to this area and taking over this corner because we had some goals to finish clearing this out. But the woman that had joined the team, well, she ended up getting a little bit injured, and we wanted to trade her out for somebody that was not in such a bad state. So we're going to go ahead and take her gear off and go grab our resident warlord, Farhat, to have him go push down. He's got 2 hearts and 2 infestations to kind of deal with. So let's see what we can do between this outpost and the base to get him situated a little bit better to get that stuff done. I don't think we have any more bullets for him at this time. We've got like 11. Okay, well, we'll snatch those up because he's going to need every bullet he can to shut this situation down. He's going to radio back to the base and see if they can't get him a shipment of some Molotovs at the very bare minimum. And he's probably going to grab this one explosive that they have just for backup. The guy's looking pretty beat, so he's going to take a couple of explosives, maybe some of the fuel bombs, but he's going to ask if there's any way they could crank out maybe like 6 Molotovs just to kind of situate him a little bit better. Let's see what they can do for him. So it's 2 gas for 6 Molotovs. We definitely got it. I think they can send some love his way. So that shipment coming in just a second. And there we go, 6 Molotovs. He's going to take all of them. Get his gun reloaded, and then we'll have Mr. Farhat go over there and take care of business. And we're just going to take 1 energy drink and maybe a couple of bandages, just in case, guys. I don't anticipate this being like tourable for him, but at the same time, it's a lot of work. He typically doesn't do this much work all at once. So we're going to start, the first time you come into town, it looks like we're going to go straight into that infestation. So we're going to go ahead and go hit that hard right off the bat. And then probably secure all of that stuff. And then see how we're feeling after we take out a couple infestations in the first heart. Obviously, if he gets kind of torn up, he's not going to mind as much. He's got more health, he's got a decent build, and he is a blood plague survivor, which means that he can't get plagued. So that's a big difference between him and the other lady. He is definitely more safe in that regard. Go ahead and pull right into this gas station. Hop out and just get it done. It is a 3 screamer, 10 zombies, so pretty significant high. Where's the screamers at? Did I get one? That did tap out a screamer, nice. Less screamers we have to deal with screaming at once, the better. Go ahead and get this one Zed by himself. Take him down. Bust this door open so we can see what's going on. Get that screamer done. That's 1 less screamer. Got a few zombies running out here, so what we're going to do, get a little distance, right? Try to group them up neatly. That dude just messed up my Molotov throw. Hopefully that doesn't hit my car. I didn't think it was that close. Get him flipped. There we go. Get in here. See about that last zombie. He's right there if we can just get a headshot quickly. There you go. Now it's just clean up. Took a tiny bit of damage, but nothing I would consider massive. No injuries. So, yeah, 1 more that wandered in. Fair enough. Alright. Infestation 1 down. Nice. Nice. Alright. I think we're gonna go on foot to the next area. We're gonna pass the heart and deal with the 2 screamer 8 zombie infestation, and then come back to the heart. Um, just because it's gonna be a little easier to clear that infestation first, rather than clear the heart first.
We'll need something big to take that.
There's also a juggernaut. Okay, well, we're just gonna ignore the juggernaut and continue doing what we're doing. This section of town's probably gonna be pretty nasty. We don't live near here, so that's probably gonna be part of the problem. But we're gonna come down here and get the 2 screamers, 8 zombies out of here. Alright, it looks like I got both screamers in that blitz run. Got 7 zombies to deal with. Let's get it knocked out. Okay, hey, chill. Chill, zombies. Chill, zombies. Zombies, chill. Zombies are not chilling. Alright. I don't know where that one went to. He went to hyperdrive space. Alright, that should be that infestation, but we got 1 extra. That's okay. Or I can make an exception, just deal with him as well. Alright.
Hey guys, we could use some assistance over here.
I'm gonna go ahead and bust at least this heart.
It's clear, but we can't really secure this place with a plague heart so close by.
Alright. Heading in. There's a horde in the middle of the street. I'm probably gonna take care of that first. Just trying to clean up a little bit. Alright. I know there's 1 zombie left, but there's a couple in here as well, so.
You never do get used to the smell.
As we're planning on doing 2 hearts, I am gonna soften this one up a little bit. Hit it with a grenade first, and then probably run it against some of these fuel bombs as well. And fuel bomb it as well, just to continue loosening it up a little bit, see if that will do it. Alright, can you roll, buddy? Oh, your main weapon's damaged as well. Fantastic. We've got a horde coming in, too. Okay. Just keeping an eye on all the different directions at once right now. As soon as that door pops, we need to get a Molotov through it. Oh my gosh, of course, the second the door pops, I get grabbed. Isn't that always how it is? Taking a little bit of damage, nothing we're unhappy with right now. Let's go beat on this heart a little bit before the rest get here. And it was good. It was good. That it is Green Zone, folks. But like I said, it's very new in the apocalypse, very early in the apocalypse. That's how I like to think of it. So as time progresses, I'm not sure what day count I'm going to go with. Honestly, I was thinking every 25 days, maybe it would get a little bit more difficult. Definitely the first 25 days after that, like day 26, I'm thinking about having it be, move up to standard as like it's kind of getting a little heavier, but it will just depend on what happens. So that's not a hard ballpark number. We're going to go ahead and grab these samples, and somebody can come clean this up for me a little bit later. I don't want to spend too much time here. There was a bloater, juggernaut, and some other nasty things in the area. He does. I don't think he's got quite enough bullets to handle a full-on juggernaut fight right now. So we'll take the rest of our gear down to the other plague heart and finish this up. Please ignore all the shaking. My doggy Anubis just came in from outside. He's kind of a hyper boy about being outside. It snowed recently, and he is super into snow. It's a form of water, and all things water are golden in his opinion. And he likes to try to eat the snow, and so he's just coming off of a water run. Go ahead and chug our monster and then get over there. I'll give us a little pep in our step. I know it's a bit of a run, but my man's got it, and he's gonna get it done. And then we'll use the snack to get back to our car. Which may not be as far as this, because this is like across the area run. He's just ignoring the Zeds on the way. I know he'd probably, like, lore-wise, he would tap him out. Honestly, my man's got one thing on his mind right now, getting this hard done and getting out of here. Because this is not their corner. So. Okay. It's in the bathroom. That's what I need to know. Okay. Quit roaring on the porch. Alright, he's gonna clean this situation that followed him all the way through the cornfields, mind you. Here. And just clean that up a little bit. And we're gonna start off with a bang. We're gonna put it right in that back corner. We're gonna move over a little bit. I didn't seem to do too much damage. We got a couple of fuel bombs left. We have to burned a little bit. Let's try to save him a little bit of time.
Damage. Just gotta keep at it.
There we go. And put some distance. Sidewinder this. There you go. A little bit of a side Molotov. Alright, day 3. Nice. There we go. Clean up back here. Still 4 mollies. Come in here, I want to do 1 whack, and that was good enough. Again, green, easy peasy as we go on, not so much.
A lot fewer plague zombies in this area.
We're also going to grab these, because those are important. Maybe some of those. And we'll leave the rest for the scavenging team. We will use one of the band-aids, because that's why he brought him. He can just heal himself up a little bit, square himself up a little bit, and then he just needs to get back to his car. We're just kind of bypassing the Juggernaut for right now. Well, I'm almost certain Farhat could take him down with 78 bullets and a bunch of hitting. His weapon's in the yellow and I don't want to push it, so... We're going to go ahead and run until he gets a little bit low on stamina, and then we'll pop another monster and get this puppy taken care of. Get squared away, get ourselves into a better situation for sure. So he's almost out. Pop that monster and keep going. It doesn't seem as long as the run from the other plague heart did. So sweet. And we're just gonna get to our car real fast, and then he is gonna want to get all the way back home. Should have enough gas, but I may just look real fast and see if I can find a gas can here. Just kind of for the idea of at least having a can on me, if there's not one in the trunk. Let's check the trunk first. No, there's not one in the trunk, but we could. There's definitely room to get one in there. Let's just see. You got a can of gas? You do. Sweet. Let me have that. And then we're gonna get out of here. Yeah. Nope. That has a meds ruck, and I think that had a meds ruck as well. Do any of these have ammo? Because, like, that's what I'm needing. Food. Meds. Meds. Okay, so no ammo. We've got 3 hearts left, and they're all in the top left-hand corner of the map. Hannah's kind of pushing the agenda to just kind of get through this place, because once the hearts are done, it's easy peasy lemon squeezy. It's take a new base, scavenge the big areas around that base, and then go ahead and move to the next base and scavenge around there, even if that base is an outpost. Because honestly, I'm trying to stay in the free base for this first map.
It's not like I can't take care of this on my own, but some help would be
Yeah, it's a big old juggy. actually just kind of driving up the main street to get a little bit of idea of what's here. He doesn't typically do scouting, but I mean, if he's in the area, he might as well at least report to like the sheriff team and to the builder team. Hey guys, this is what I saw. I don't know if you want to look into it or not, but we may want to check it out. Also, there's a Juggernaut in the area, so please be aware that I did not murk the Juggernaut. And I will get some resources down there as quickly as I can. But I did handle 2 plague hearts and 2 infestations, so while I was down there, so life's pretty good that way. And I meant to go around that tree, but the game said no. Quick, go through here, and then we know where we're at once we hit here. Take a left to get home to the top base. I probably should get the headlights on. It's dusk enough, or dawn enough. I can never remember. Dawn is the one in the early morning, right? And dusk is the evening. So, dusky enough. I was right. Looks like we're going to make it on the 1 tank of gas, but it is good to have a refill in our back pocket if we need it. Yeah, of course, there's a zombie threat at home, and I'm like, well, that's fine. Suits me just well, because guess where I'm headed, game? I'm headed home, and that's the easy $200 if I just pull up and take care of business. So, thanks for the 200, I guess, game. Because I definitely do not have the ammo resources this round to be arrogant and say, like, I'm not interested. Almost there. It's not going to take us another 9 minutes. I didn't put it in the trunk. Let's go ahead and just top this bad boy off. So the next person that gets in him, the car's ready to go. Alright. That said, let's go ahead and get inside. And then we're going to go back outside. He would definitely be on the defense team. So we're going to have him just run around, handle the siege like a boss, and then we don't have to worry about it anymore.
Shit, there are zombies everywhere!
Got a snack if we need it. And we only have to survive 60 seconds. So that should be pretty good, especially seeing as our people are armed. This is not a baby base. Our people got guns, they got weapons. They can handle themselves. I think any one of my characters, except with the exception of the new lady, could do this with their eyes blindfolded. Their eyes covered. Yeah, see? Violence just coming right out the door.
See ya.
Oh, see? Shouldn't be a lot of guarding he actually has to do because they're on top of it. I wouldn't want to be the zombies trying to rage against this base.
A friendly face.
Oh, see, even Victoria's coming outside. She's not playing. She's our other warlord.
Hey, buddy. I almost missed you.
Yeah, that's about right for their relationship. She's like, I almost missed you. Victoria's like not the nicest member of my community, but I feel like genuinely if something were to happen to her, like her boss man Farhat, she would be the one to go get him. Because she cares just in her own way. It's just not she's not sweet like Hannah is. But that's okay, she's a warlord. She's not meant to be Sweet as apple pie. So we managed to keep 4 Molotovs and a bandage. He brought home 37 samples for the cause, which is not a light number of samples. And a couple of these. And then we're going to go ahead and see what it's going to take. We have 99. He wants 59 of them. We're just going to give it to him. He's the big man on campus. We're going to have to start looting and grinding to make sure that we're taking care of this stuff. Yeah, last time we found out, we met Miss Vashvi, and we found out that she's actually a plus 15 max food storage, which I think that Farhat would veto right now. I don't think he would kick her out of the community. I think he would just say, like, she needs to be trained, and then we'll see what use there is. Because I don't think that, honestly, he would support a warlord that had anything other than, like, a health stat. Because health stats are important. Now, as I say that, we go look at Victoria, and she has a healing item efficiency. But I think the reason he stands behind Victoria would be the fact that healing item efficiency goes with the fact that she was a nurse before the apocalypse went out. So it's not like she's saying, I don't want to be a warlord, I don't want to murk out Zeds. She's saying, look, this is what I know, this is what I can do for the community, this is something that will really help. And he's like, hey, if our healing items are more effective with you, if we know what we need and you can make it to where we can take care of our people more efficiently, then I'm happy to have you on the team because that's something that benefits the team. I think he just looks for a benefit, and 15 max food storage wouldn't really be the kind of benefit he's looking for. So we're gonna have our leader Hannah just send her to our training camp and say, like, we're really happy to have you, but just not here and now. So if you could just go ahead and go, that would be good. For the only reason that we want people here that are strong and that we can use. And a warlord of food storage, food storage isn't bad, it's just not what we're looking for right at the moment. So she's gonna go ahead and send her to training camp. And
See you soon, I hope.
there you go. So we're gonna go ahead and get her to where she's not taking up a bunk right now, so that Hannah can get somebody in that bunk that is definitely more useful. There you go. Clean up that zombie. I didn't know if it was walking or running or what. So people can get damaged in the interlude between shipping them. So I saw a zombie and was like, nope, we're not doing that. Alright, so right now, to summarize, we have Victoria. So we have our leader Hannah. Let's start at the top. We have our leader Hannah, who's our traitor. And then we have our 3 lieutenants, Sheriff Beeper, Builder Gage, and Warlord Farhat. And currently Farhat has one of his underling warlords, Victoria. So she works for Farhat. And her operation under the warlord Bloon, as we discussed last time, is she manages infestations. She should have dealt with the 2 infestations, but because they were so close to Hearts, Farhat just raided her and said, don't worry about it, I'll handle it this time. There will be plenty more infestations for you to bust. You can see my man, even now in the menu, is doing fisties, alright? He's like, he's ready to go, he's ready to fight some more, even though he just did, like, a massive battle. Welcome in if you haven't been welcomed already. Alright, let's get it going, guys. So we got a survivor in trouble that's in this corner. I don't think they would go backwards. We got an enclave down here that's requesting some gas. And we've got a wandering trader that's going to be on the map for 8 more minutes. I think our boss lady would go over there and see what she could get out of him. Soda can bombs are kind of weak. We could sell those. Do not have a lot to sell right now. So, let's take our 1 soda can bomb over there and see what... Well, we actually could sell the junk in the trunk. We don't need it right this moment. So let's go ahead and hustle over there. We got 8 minutes to make the trade with Lupita, the food trader. She's definitely not going to have any bullets for us, but maybe she's got some money. We'll take some hard-earned credits, dude, if that's all we can get. I mean, that's why Hannah's in charge, because she understands how to kind of take care of that. Dude, I just got that Survivor in Trouble mission. like, that came in early. I guess they didn't want to wait. That's cool. Usually they're here at the very earliest one. Hi. Let's see what we're talking cash-wise. You brought $500. Okay. Well, why don't you give me the $9 for this? Which is kind of low, but what do you got? Nothing I'm really interested in. Alright, well, how about you pay me out? Probably gonna keep the health bag, but we'll sell you 2 rucks of materials. We'll get plenty more materials as life goes on, so that's 120 bucks we can make off you real fast. Ma'am, if you don't mind buying these rucks,
What do you have to trade?
that would be greatly
Let's
appreciated.
trade.
Why not?
Ma'am, if you could stop getting
What do you have to
stuck
trade?
Sure.
in the glitch, that would be great.
Let's trade.
Might as well.
There we go. There's our 120. Alright, thank you, Lupita. You've been incredibly helpful. Yeah, her name is Lupita.
Oh, I heard Lupita.
Management here and thinks she thought I said La Pizza. Are you hungry, management? Is that the issue? No, okay. Well, I tried to avoid him, but then I tried to hit him, but then I tried to avoid him. Couldn't make up my mind what I wanted to do there. Ended up whacking one. Probably not the best idea when our car's falling apart. We've got one tail light out, the side of our car is smashed, our door's missing. You know, maybe not beat up zombies with the car at this time. Alright, so we're heading back home. Got parked. And we're not going to put in those medicines yet, just too close to the cut. And there's really not a lot. Well, I could make some emergency supplies and stuff, but not going to do that right now. Like I said, we need to raid what we want to raid from this section, because I am ready for us to move. This stream, I want to move houses. So we're going to get Gage, and we're going to look around and see what the intelligence says is in the area, and determine which of these buildings need to have their doors kicked in, and which ones we can kind of pass on. So we're going to start right to left. That's the exit. We don't care about that. The aimless wanderers have taken this building, so there's going to be no use going over there and trying to raid. We've cleared these two. There's the gas station. I think I want to hit this strip here and at least do those 4 buildings. It's a gas station, a couple of food places, but they might have some interesting stuff. I know there's a lot of good raidable down here, but the only other place I think I would hit would be the trailer park tool shed. I know this trailer park is full of junk, but just for time purposes, I don't want to raid every single building completely. There's just some items left in here, so I'm not going to go over there. Let's see what we got. And I think that would be about it for up there. And then we would need to get down here to establish an outpost. So that's going to be Gage's goal right now, is to head down this road and do what we just discussed raiding-wise, and then get to the southern end and get an outpost up and running right now. So let's go get that done. Are you empty, my guy? You are. I'm sorry, Mr. Rookie Mistake. That's not going to be happening either. This first city is not really about making, like, connections that last. It's about taking care of the community, getting what we need to survive, and worrying about getting set up. And once we pick which city we're going to live in permanently, then we'll worry about making friends and stuff. But for right now, we really need to focus on early gaming and getting the community locked up and set up. Yep. You made too much noise, Gage the Rage. You made too much noise. So I guess you're gonna have to show off the rage in your name a little bit more than the Gage part. But he doesn't really care. Like, at this point, zombies come, zombies go, and he just murks them out and keeps going. So there you go. He's got 4 more boxes he can scavenge in here, so let's see where they are. There's 2 this way. Go ahead and start with this gas station and just take it apart.
I like that.
Okay. Bag of fuel, not the worst thing. I mean, it's a gas station. You would kind of expect there to be some fuel supplies in a gas station. else we got? Some snacks. All right, and very nice, very nice. Hello? Is it on the roof, like, or did I miss one outside? Which one? Oh, I missed one outside. Fair enough. Would rather have missed one outside than to be on the roof, to be perfectly honest. And for room's sake, we're gonna go ahead and put the 2 cans of gas into the car because they'll stack in the car. There you go. And then we're pretty cleaned up still. I'm gonna go ahead and drive the car a little further down and then run back up. I think we're gonna pop the car right down there by that shed, and then he can just jog back a little bit. It's not really far. And this is where we're gonna want to take off from, so I'm gonna just park the car up there. And then we'll get this ruck put in the trunk for now. And then we'll just run back to the other businesses I wanted to look through. And then we'll get that shed tapped out, and then we'll get him down south to set up an outpost so that we can have an outpost to dump off what he's found so far, and then do a little bit more raiding. Okay. I'm going to start on this end with the restaurant first. I'm expecting a food ruck from here, at least one. I don't want that one. You know, we're gonna have to take it because we need the parts. I didn't want it, but kinda gotta take it. Hi, buddy. Get out of my way. Ma'am. The diner's closed. Thank you. Okay. Everybody heard the word that the diner's door was reopened, and they all wanted to come see if the food was flowing. Not yet. More parts. We really need those. That's good. 1 ruck. Okay. Cool. So we can't take any other rucks from this, but I mean, if I find something I want more than food, I'll trade it out. Literally, the only thing I think, like, would really square me away would be, like, maybe more bullets, just because of how rare the rucks are for bullets, but I don't think either one of these businesses are going to have a bullet ruck in them. Something we can sell. Nice. A chemistry book for the future. We'll leave the tube of fireworks just for room and for space. He needs to pay attention. Yeah, I thought we had a little bit more time before they grabbed him, but they were already on top of him because I'm barely making any noise back here, and they're mad about the fact that I'm breathing. So we'll just take those migraine meds and get them out of there. I don't think 3 chemicals. I'm gonna worry about lugging that around, but I will take the computer's textbook. All right. And then we got one last business this way. This gardening store with 4 cases. Gotta be careful. I only got 1 spot left. 1 seed is not gonna do it. I'm not transporting 1 packet of seeds. Let's come back to that one. More parts. Where's the last box? At this point, Gage is just... I guess he's been, like, forehead is kind of rubbed off of on him a little bit. It's like, make noise. Just make noise smart and be ready to move. He would definitely want to bring both these sets of ammo. You know, he doesn't have a melee. We're going to throw the Parang up there so we can grab both of those sets of ammo. And then... I think we're going to just drop the snack and grab the pile of weapon remains because he really needs to bring home a lot of parts. I think we're going to skip the shed for right now because he's full, so going to the shed just wouldn't make a lot of sense unless it gave us more parts. And I'm not sure the 2 boxes are going to do that, so... And I don't want to see a bunch more stuff that I want and then end up not being able to take it. So we're going to go ahead and get down here. Trying to think what we could grab. I'm not really sure what we're wanting to grab right now, so I'm just going to put a generic pen. And in the 1600 meter drive, maybe we'll figure it out. So we're just going to run south here for a little bit. And there's a cargo van that maybe we want to send a runner back for, possibly, forward on. That van upgrade would be really nice. Haul more bags, more opportunities. But right now, we're on a mission, so we know it's there. Pine Bluff. When I forget that there's two definitions for Pine Bluff, and my brain is immediately just like, what are the trees hiding? Alright, about another 800 meters of ride, and then we'll figure out which place to secure for an outpost, and then he can dump off his stuff and go into section 2 of raiding, and we'll figure out what's significant here, what needs to be picked through, and what we can just abandon this first round. We're not doing anywhere close to 100% clear. Excuse me, I really don't want you. But if you pop yourself, that's great. Okay. We're just flipping the car. I don't know, we're just doing a little flipsy dip for absolutely no purpose. But already then.
For your zombies. That don't matter to me. Oh, you up for a swim? I say go for it. That place was crowded before. How bad you think it is now?
The network's just a bunch of weaklings, if you ask me.
You were quick, huh?
When you talk to management for 1 second about something, and then you get jumped by a feral because the game's like, haha, you weren't paying attention. And they thought that they had my boy, but my boy is always ready. Engage the rage, as it implies, has some pent-up rage and aggression he can definitely take out, and he's never completely unarmed, so... not to mention, I heard the roar, so I'm not sure how he thought he was going to just casually sneak up on me. I think I'm just going to take this house, because I don't really need a whole lot of setup at the beginning. We're very close on a lot of the bags, and I think just more space to expand our base and get more people in there would be sufficient for right now. Throw down the $200.
Fancy and fresh.
I like the balloon. Let's get him unloaded. We'll go through the house and see if there's anything significant here. Some parts, we'll take those. Smoke grenade, I'm not going to worry about that. We're not worried about making money this round. We're worried about
Nothing left to find
utility
here.
items. One snack, we'll put the one snack away. Because who knows? There might be a day where you need one snack. And I don't want to be one snack shy. So, alright. We're not going to worry about these sheds. That's a juggernaut. That's nice. We're definitely going to want to clear the electrical transformer and the pump station for a chance at circuitry. Outside of that, we're probably going to mess around in the Old Town Pharmacy, see if we can't get a first aid kit. I mean, it's rare, but maybe. There's 6 whole containers there, so there might be something good. And then jump over to the hardware store and hit that. And then definitely get both of those restaurants torn through. But with what is searched so far, I think that's all we're gonna do right now. So let's just execute that plan real fast. I know there's a juggernaut in the middle of the road, but just like the last part of town we were in, we just do our best to go around them, not mess with them, not engage them, and then just get our search on. Don't have a lot of time left this stream, so this is probably going to be kind of our point of closure. It's going to be just this last little run through raid. Then we're going to be moving on to some different content. So if this zombie action has not been what you're looking for this morning, all good. We will have some different content coming up in about 20 minutes or so. This is the barbecue place. So let's just do a quick search of its 5 areas. There's a rucksack in here. I'm not going to grab it right now. We're going to grab the monster for sure. Get in the back room. Quickly check it. Deal with this guy that's on me. And of course it's a padded dude, so really got to chip away at him. I'm going to use those painkillers just to top our wonderful builder off, and then we're going to take this other monster. I'll take the ethanol just because it's pretty important. It might stack up after 2
And
restaurants.
that's that.
Some more parts. Okay, is there anything else in here other than that ruck? No, so we'll grab the ruck. Well, like I said, if we find something I want more than the ruck of food, like a ruck of bullets, which again, I don't see happening, but could. Trade it out. The next restaurant is over here. We're gonna go ahead and head on down. Bust it out. Any rucks in here are probably gonna be left behind, but we're looking for like ethanol, monster, you know, anything that's gonna keep our crew moving and grooving. That's the restaurant. It's the first one. A lot of people say, you make too much noise when you clear stuff. And I'm like, generally I would agree with that statement. But my team isn't, like, fresh out of school. So I'm not really worried about making noise on green. And in fact, I kind of find it fun to mess around and work on my fighting. Because, like, if this situation happened where he got tackled in standard, it would do more than a couple of scrapes to him. So I'm trying to learn better fighting techniques before we get to the harder areas. There's one more box. It's this cooler. Check the cooler, then we'll get out of here. A couple seeds, not doing that. Alright, and then we're gonna go. We'll say he searched at the gas station. So we'll go over here and get to this gas station real fast. And just check it down. Now, this is the last game mode we can kind of mess around in. Once we go to standard, it stops being one game and starts being an apocalypse. Bro, like, I need to finish the zombie I have in the ground. Can you stop being annoying? See, I ended up not being able to finish what I started because you wouldn't leave me alone, Mr. Hot Sauce. Alright, so I'll deal with you since you wanted attention. And then I'll get rid of you so I can look at this gas station for 1 second without you guys breathing down my neck. Not a lot to search here, but might as well get it searched. I'm starting to think that I messed up by giving him resourcefulness. Yeah, I gave him an extra backpack slot, but my dude, like, I don't know what Gage's thing is. If there's any way he can make noise, my boy does it. Like, within the first 2 of fast searching, he always makes noise. Like, just guaranteed he's gonna make noise. That's why I call him Gage the Rage, and I just take advantage of the nickname, and he just ends up making noise. No matter what I do, even if I try to be stealthy with him, he'll mess it up. That's I think where Gage the Rage came from, because he's all the rage. Not very much the brains, though, honestly. Like, if he was smart, he would not conduct himself in such a loud manner. Partially me, partially him. Let's grab that monster, and then straight up this corner. What do you got for me? Oh, see, like, 2 into his fast search, he was just like, nah, there's the bag of gas. So what we're going to do, we're going to drop this food ruck. We're going to open this, take the gas, rip it open, and then pick the food ruck back up. So we can still get some usefulness out of that gas ruck without having to think too much about it. There is a plumbing station over here that we got to go look for parts and for circuits in. I've got just enough room to get that done in the backpack. So. Go. And then coming in from this side, there should be a jump in. Nice. So he doesn't have to deal with any doors. Because he knows he can't see. The second I fast search, he makes the noise. Like, he was doing good on the slow search, but he can't do a fast search. There's some circuitry. You got any more circuits in here? But you got more parts. Got some chemicals we'll take against too. There you go. Let's clear those Zeds down. And we said we were going to hit the hardware store and then the Old Town Pharmacy, so let's get both of those done. Again, not really looking for a rucksack in this situation, just more like for some band-aids or whatever the case is going to be, because he could use like a band-aid right now.
All quiet.
Alright, so there's 3 things in here. Let's see what we got. Parts, Molotovs, Band-Aid. Wasn't even in the pharmacy, but he did find himself a Band-Aid. Nice. There's another Band-Aid in case we get diced up a little bit more. We're just trying to see if we can get some parts out of this situation. We found a bumblebee-colored backpack. That might be kind of interesting. but we're kind of full on stoof. Yeah. Kind of full on stoof right now. Keep it moving. Go over to the pharmacy real fast.
Locked up tight.
Bust in if we have to. Again, I'm thinking of, like, if I had to redo his character card, I would definitely go with some stealth. It's just more useful, in my opinion.
Oh, that was dumb.
There's the med rook. Okay, it's gotta be over here. Come on. Let's just get through this, buddy. Alright, we're good. We need to leave and head this way. Hopefully. Oh, see, we got stuck on a dang pillar and he got grabbed. And now he's hurt again. Gage, you're just not in the moment today. That's okay. You've got time to mess around in green. Gotta be wary of this Juggernaut. Hopefully I get to the building without him noticing me at full run.
Something's making noise.
That's not the right place. The actual place is over here. Okay. Circuits and parts. Nice. Tell me you got more inside, please. Please, please, please.
It's
Got
locked.
3 more. Really? Gotta open the
That
door.
was graceful.
Fantastic. Stop. Go ahead and shut this door before he gets run up on.
My bad.
Just see if we can find any more parts. Any more circuits. Another box. Oh, chemicals. Okay, we're gonna just bust out. Honestly, just get out of there. Get up to the other area. Really? Bro, close the door. Just wanna open this case real fast.
Can't carry that much.
You can't take any more parts. Alright, can you find any more circuits though? More circuits, nice. Get up this ladder. People are about to bust in. Here.
Yup, that's not good.
More parts. Like, he's like, oh, I can't take any more parts, and now I'm not gonna find anything other than parts. It hit, but it wasn't deadly. Okay, just jump down on him. That's fine, I guess. I'm just getting grabbed again. We really gotta clean this up to where my guys don't get grabbed, because in the harder difficulties, you get grabbed, your character's gone. With it being a permadeath game, we can't be having all that. Alright, he just needs to get back to his outpost now without triggering a Juggernaut reaction. Would be great. I don't mind if zombies follow us, I just don't want that Juggernaut. He's got no more room to get any more bags in there, so he's just gonna have to hold the bag. I think he's just gonna strip this bag down, honestly. Got like 15 circuits out of that run. Not horrible, but definitely could be better. And then we'll just strip it right into that area, and then we're gonna send him home to rest for a bit, because he took 1 scrape and 27 damage, and he can just go home, take a nice nap, and he'll feel a lot better about life. So to close out this session, we got like 10 minutes left. I'm not going to be doing 10 more minutes of gameplay, but I will talk to you guys for 10 minutes, which seems like a very long time unless you're just a gabber like me that likes to talk. So the situation is this. This is our map right now. We've got 3 hearts in the upper left-hand corner. The doors are unlocked for us to leave Providence Ridge behind and go to another map as soon as those 3 hearts are busted and dusted and done, and we've picked through everywhere we want to pick through. We've done the north on the right-hand side, and now we've done the south on the right-hand side. Halfway, we still have another half of the south to kind of get into and look through. But that will be next episode, and then we'll start on the left-hand side, south end, picking through that and just seeing what we can quickly just pull and be ready for. After that, we'll bust the 3 hearts, and then we'll go out the top left, and we'll go to our next city. At that point, I'd like to leave this map with either 7 or 8 people, so that we can get into the biggest base right away, secure it, and then just work from there. Those are our goals. As far as the map-wise and what we're doing with Providence Ridge to straighten out the ending of Asylum. This is the Asylum, currently being led by Hannah the Trader, with her 3 lieutenants, Beeper the Sheriff, Farhat the Warlord, and Gage the Rage the Builder. And then Farhat does have 1 employee, Victoria, who is handling specific infestations, taking that off Farhat's plate for right now, so he has 1 less thing to worry about. If you guys haven't seen their character cards, I'll briefly display them. Victoria's 168 over 156. Her bonus is a healing item efficiency bonus of 25%. She was a nurse. She's got pathology as her main course of study. Beeper 168 over 176. Hero bonus meal plan, meaning that everybody eats 25% less food in the entire community, which can stack up to 3 times. Additionally, he doesn't use a bed, which is very nice, and he's specialized in mechanics and then auto mechanics on top of that. He's responsible for handling our vehicles and taking care of a lot of machinery and things of that nature. Our leader, Hannah, is 168 over 196, a staggering amount of stamina coming in there. And she provides 15 max health to the community. In addition to that, she brings in 7 morale just herself. And she has been taught about Lycan, meaning that she's got the Lycanology bonus, bringing in actively 2 medicine every single day, which means she basically pays for an infirmary without having to have any other characters come in or having to have an outside resource. Gage the Rage is 168 over 196. He is another meal plan runner, but he's not active yet. His big thing is that he personally eats 25% less food per day. So in addition to the community eating less food, Gage personally takes another step further and eats less. He's specialized in agriculture, which is the upper step of gardening. So he is actually in charge of making sure food distribution goes through our community pretty well. And then we have Farhat, another back from the edge, another plus 15 max health for our community. Big thing about him is he's a blood plague survivor and he's immune to the blood plague. He taught himself cooking and then nutrition just because I felt like as a warlord who's pushing an agenda of constantly being fighting, he would think that the most important thing would be putting those agricultural resources to use and feeding the community, because a hungry fighter is not going to be a decent fighter. 168 over 156 for him. With our community kind of looked at, we're going to jump over to our base. This is the Firewatch Fortress, the free base that you get in Providence Ridge. We built a kitchen and a workshop, and it came with the infirmary, even though that is a slot you can clear down. We have 2 miscellaneous buildings secured, and then 2 house buildings for an additional 4 beds on top of the ones that we have inside the fortress. Our resources are broken down like this. We have 18 food, and we're eating 1.688 per day. Gage is currently bringing in 1 food to kind of slow down how much food is going out. We have 22 medicine with a pool of 2 on it from the infirmary, but Hannah's paying that too, so we don't have an active pool. I believe that's what we refer to as a passive pool, a pool that's happening but has been met and satisfied, so it's not damaging the community. We have ammo at 18 with no pull, materials at a bonus right now at 16 materials, gaining 1 material per day for the fact that our workshop has power and is at tier 2. Fuel is at no pull, no bonus, but is at 16 units. We have 198 parts in our community. 3,774 influence. And of course, talking about the other game mode, I do have the huge pack that has all the game modes, and our other game mode has brought in 2,961 special prestige currency, which we may eventually use and tap into, but not at this time. Our community as itself has a population of 5 with 5 available labor, just determined based on our population. We have 4 available beds brought in by 2 safe houses, because the Firewatch Tower itself in our main base has been taken up physically by our units, but we do have those 2 safe houses expanding for additional 4 beds, so we can bring in all 9 of our people without having to slow down, change bases, or shift gears. That has been made possible by Beeper taking power naps, meaning that he doesn't even need a bed, which makes our community fit into a much smaller base. We're feeling enthusiastic with a score of 66 morale, which gives you a whole bunch of bonuses on screen now, like 200% facility action speed and build action speed, and an experience rate gain of 100% if your people are pumped up and ready to go. You see, recently Hannah even went around and raised everybody's spirits by 20, because she's just a very positive person. Here's a list of our active effects. I will go through them really quickly. Beeper's bringing in meal plan, which, like I said, buffs the amount of food we're eating. Farhat's bringing in nutrition and cooking. Gage is bringing in gardening and agriculture. Hannah just brings in gardening and herbalism through lichenology. Beeper's got mechanics and auto mechanics. Victoria has medicine specialized in pathology. We have 2 boons that we brought in, the Builder and the Trader boon. The Builder boon gives you free base-wide power and water, whereas the Trader boon starts your game with $4,000, which we've already spent quite a bit of. We have 25 max stamina from the boon Trader provides from Jogging Buddies, and we have 10 max stamina from Farhat. We have 30 max health coming in from Farhat and Hannah, with Farhat bringing in another 10 max health on top of the 15 he provided from his trait. We have resting trauma and HP recovery and resting infection recovery both coming in from our infirmary, and then infection resistance by 50 coming in from Victoria. The boon Trader provides, again, Jogging Buddy study covers 100% cardio experience rate. We have fuel efficiency from a group by 50%, and then another 25% coming in for Beeper. So we have 75% fuel efficiency right now. And he's also stealthing our vehicles by 50%. We're absolutely enthusiastic right now. We've got 4 outposts through our Tier 3 command center, which is something I did forget. We did upgrade our command center outpost all the way, I believe, last session or the session before. Again, free water and power throughout the base, and weapon repair available based on weapon salvage and repair through our workshop. So that is our situation right now. Take a look at the difficulty board. You can see we've got it all ticked down to green, meaning that we're really not taking that much damage. And if we were to take a boon right now, we would get a green level boon, which we have all 4 green level boons. The next boon we'll be taking would be a standard boon. It is a little messy around here, Feral, Bloater, Juggernaut, but all things we can clean up pretty easily. I'll leave it on the community screen while we spend this last couple of minutes just talking about goals for the asylum. As I said last episode, what Hannah wants to see would be Beeper, Gage, and Farhat all go out and establish new communities. Establish basically satellite communities to hers, where she could go and visit them, go see them, and see the progress that they build on their own. That's her ultimate goal of having the lieutenant process, would be to establish the satellite communities and basically slowly rebuild humanity through the main community, the satellite communities, and all of that good stuff. Alright, that concludes our actual discussion on the State of Decay 2 front. I do have a couple of channel announcements to round out our first stream. Channel announcement 1 is that there will be, this is just a reminder, there will be no stream on Christmas Day at all. So on the 25th, there's going to be no stream. I have 2 different family things that are happening, one in the morning and one in the afternoon evening time, so I'm just not going to be available that day. And there will be streams the day before and the day after, just not the day of. The day after, it actually starts our giveaways, the 26th and the 27th of this month, or double giveaways for the channel. On the 26th, we're giving away a $10 PlayStation card, and on the 27th, we're giving away a copy of Man of Medan for Xbox.
Yo, heads up.
So those are our giveaways that we have planned for the 26th and 27th. There's no purchase necessary. It's a legitimate giveaway. All cost is on me giving it away. And all you have to do to enter is to stop by during one of the streams on those days. And you do have to say hey or hi to have your username written down so that management can get those usernames, collect them, put them in the pot. They are two separate giveaways, so how it's going to work is all usernames that check in on the 26th, they're going to be tossed in one bucket. All usernames they check in on the 27th are going to be tossed in another bucket. On the morning of the 28th, I'm going to shake both buckets and draw one name per bucket for the winner, who I will get with probably through Twitch, through a whisper. So be checking your whispers on the morning of the 28th, or whenever I wake up. It could be a little more afternoon, but be checking your whispers for information about the winners of the giveaway. So that summarizes what we're doing on the channel for the rest of the month. I hope you guys are enjoying Xbox coming back. Again, a huge shout out to management for being the only sponsor for this channel for right now. Until we get to 10,000 on Twitch, we can't get any of the big companies to want to support us. So you guys know what we got to do. We got to get the follows coming in. A follow for me is always free and always will be. It's a great way to support the channel and show not just Twitch, but people in the outside world, people that I want to sponsor the channel and make this a living for me so that we can keep going together. That's all I need from you guys, is just a follow for free. And that does extend to YouTube. I am trying to grow my YouTube channel. We got 30 people over there so far. If we can just get a few more people on YouTube, I can get the message out, get the word out. A subscribe on YouTube is equivalent to a follow on Twitch. So if I could get those things from you guys, I would greatly appreciate it. All it takes is a quick click of a button, and it's completely 100% free. So please make sure that we're doing those so that the channel can grow, so that we can continue bringing you this awesome grade A content that we got going on. So thank you guys for your time, your energy, and effort. Stay safe out there, crafters. If it's hot where you are, make sure you're hydrating, staying cool. If it's cool where you are, make sure you're heating up, bundling up, and let's all remember, this month is a spirit of friendship and love and family. And whether you celebrate or not, let's just all stay positive, keep those smiles on our face. With that said, I've said enough. GittyCraft out.